People don't talk about Kayan anymore, and I definitely want to change that because on YouTube is a really big place on YouTube, but there are certain shows being talked about and not shows like Kayan, for example, or Shoujo or Moim or I don't know. And I want to talk about this stuff a lot because I just think there's so much stuff that is not really being recognized for its potential it has, for its impact it has, and you could do so many videos about it, and I'm a girl, so I'm kind of standing out in the YouTube space already because I'm a girl and I can see it from a girl's perspective. And K-On! Is a show that is aimed at guys and girls, right? Like, guys can watch it and be connected to it, while girls can watch it too and be like, well, those are real girls in the show, right? So, yeah. K-On! Was produced by Kyoto Animation. It was the show that created a whole new moe style. The K-On! Style is really unique. Really, characters are really comfy. Yeah, I don't really have any structure doing this video, by the way. I just found a lot of different pictures and then figure out what I actually want to talk about while talking. Maybe there will be more structure. There's already structure in this video, so it's alright, right? So, Pokemon, Hunter, yeah, I just sometimes find pictures that I just enjoy, that just give me a certain vibes, a certain mood to say those pictures look really good. And I found this picture too. Hi, Susumiya. I'm making this video outside right now. Haruhi Susumiya is a really interesting character. Like, she has a big personality. She has her own head, and she is pretty unpredictable as a main character, which is really great because you never really know what she's up to in the show. And by the way, I'm talking really structured about this, but I don't know where the fuck this video is going to. I'm just gonna continue because I'm kind of sad that my other video didn't perform so well, so yeah. I'm gonna do another video about K-On! Right now because K-On! Just makes me addictive, and that just shows how good and crazy that show is, because I still want to talk about it even though it is such an old show already. Not that old, but old enough that I still want to talk about K-On! So much. I know people in the background do stuff, but I still want to do this video because I'm so excited to do any tuber videos. So yeah, I just googled for a lot of pictures of Yui because Yui is such a cute character, like she is the main character. And by the way, I know that the blonde girl is not Yuri, Mui. I think her name is Mui. I don't know. But like Yui, this is Yui, and I just love her. I don't know if everybody watched K-On!, but just look at that wholesome dorky smile. She just looks so cute. Yui is just so excited to play the guitar, she's just I'm sorry when there's noise in the background, there are a lot of people talking, but I still want to do this video. But the thing is with Yui, like, she is so excited to do, I hope people don't care, I hope people are not like, what the fuck is going on, there's noise in the background. But like, Yui is such a good character, like, she is so cute, and she is so funny, and I just have to talk about her right now. I just love her haircut. I just look at the hair and I'm like, I want to have hair like her, and my hair over the years got more like Yui's hair, actually more softer, But also like the haircut. I wanna wear Yu's haircut. K-On! Is produced by the studio Kyoto Animation. It is really famous for Haru Suzumiya, Clannad, Air, Free. Free is one of the shows where a lot of guys are there. Usually they're mostly female characters in K-On! And Kyoto Animation shows, as I remember. I don't really know which is the first show of Kyoto Animation or the first movie. I just know that Kyoto Animation had really good working conditions, what I remember, but the whole studio burned down. I don't know if Kyoto Animation is now alive again. I think it is. I have to look it up though. Yeah. So yeah. I have to look it up too. Yeah, I don't know, like I want to sometimes I listen to my video again and then I'm like, okay, I'm amateur professional, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to talk. Yeah, Yui looks really good in his outfit though. She looks really good. Mio is just so cute. They're all paints. That looks really adorable. Yeah, I just start the video without actually planning anything, right? And sometimes I don't know if I think it's the right way to do it like this, you know, but I don't know. Yeah, Haruhi Suzumiya is a really big show. It's a really, really big show. K-On! Had a totally other vibe than Haruhi Suzumiya. But both shows got really popular, and that's like the thing, like Kyoto Animation creates really different vibes, right? Really different hypes. Every hype feels totally different. It fits perfect to the show. Everything is perfect there. And yeah, I don't know if I want to continue talking about K-On! I could talk more stuff about K-On!, but then I have to watch it also again. I think my head is dead now from K-On! I think there's enough. I talk about K-On! Even though I didn't talk a lot about it. But I can talk about other stuff too. Maybe already in this video. Yeah, so I just look at the girls and I just want to look like them. You know, the way their body looks is just so cute. So now I found some pictures from Furikuri. I didn't watch Furikuri, I think. But I definitely want to watch it, you know, and I was like, I don't know anymore if watched or not, but I don't remember anything, so I guess I'm gonna watch this anime from new. The thing is, the show is really, really like the art. I mean, it's weird if you didn't saw something that you already talk about it, but like I think it's alright. Yeah, because I didn't watch it, I think, and still I wanna talk about it. And I may be weird that I talk about it without watching it, you know, that I already talk about the art, but I don't care because I can still say stuff about. I know a little bit about it, you know, and watched it or not, maybe as a kid. I don't know, but The drawings are really looks really good. And I just want to say that the expression of the character's mouth, I don't remember what his name is, but I like his name, his face. But if I watch it, I'm gonna watch it with new ears, like a new watcher. Probably maybe I am a new watcher. Whatever, it's hard to say that right now, but whatever. Yeah, I still want to talk about carrot stuff. I think you can also talk about stuff you don't know yet, and because the art is telling you a lot of information, right? The art of a anime character tells you a lot of information. You learn a lot about a character just from one piece of art, So you still can talk about it even though you didn't watch it yet, right? This is what I think. And this character is really good. I really like him. You know what? I make now random shit in this video. I think I'm such a genius that I have perfect structure in my videos, because now I want to talk about the studio of Furikuri. Yeah. Furikuri was, by the way, the inspiration for Avatar. They took a lot of stuff like the art style from Furikuri, for example. Just know, I don't talk about the blue Avatar. I mean the Legend of Aang Avatar. I mean, look at it. It looks like Aang. Right? I don't know. And yeah, I make a video about the show I didn't even watch yet, but I just want to do that. I don't care. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me it makes fun and I want to do it, and maybe it also makes sense. I don't know, but I just want to be like that right now. Then you get like the perspective of the outer perspective of a YouTuber who didn't watch a lot, and then it will be alright, I guess. Yeah. No, but I really think that journalists also do talk about stuff they didn't watch yet. I think that exists. I'm pretty sure that exists. But I never feel stupid doing it, because then I'm like, is it really like this? Did they all not just journalize before and watch it? But yeah, I definitely want to watch it, but I still can't talk about it. No, I think journalists do that. And I'm a anime journalist. Furikuri, by the way, comes from Gainax, and I think Gainax is a name that I know pretty well. I just forgot which shows Gainax produced. I think it had something to do with Gurren Lagann, but I don't remember. But I like this boy. I want him as my son. Look at him. I wanted to look Furikuri so much. But I just see him and I'm like, I want him. Like, look at this little, like, how do just, can you call it jerk or twerk? No, it's wrong, I think. No, I mean, like, I'm German. I cannot speak English. Like, the idiot face. Yeah. I'm just gonna do comedy when I don't know if I am if I'm smart. Yeah. We're gonna now, because I want to feel like professional on YouTube, but this is why I'm gonna talk about studio now. I'm gonna become professional on YouTuber now by just
researching for the studio, because sometimes I feel like researching for the studio without like watching the show, you know, I just want to research for the studio without watching the show because it's more interesting for me to know which studio what made without actually watching anime. It's more interesting for me to watch people like Alex, Scambly, or Mossman in the background as a radio without actually watching the shows. I watched all the stuff from Mossman, from this YouTuber Mossman, but the only stuff I saw about him, like I didn't even finish Berserk. It's the worst, you know. But I still listen to his stuff because it's just interesting. He is just intelligent. This is why. You know, I just watch videos like Scambly reviews where he makes a lot of cool stuff, and I just watch it in the background as a radio, and then I don't understand a thing what he's actually talking about because I didn't watch the shows. But it's still fun enough to listen to it because he is smart. The same is with Maskman or Alex. With Maskman, he has a lot of videos about Berserk. I know everything about Berserk now. Kind of. I can't kind of really repeat it. I got spoiled in every way. But I just like to listen to it because he is smart, because he is intelligent. Just because he's intelligent, I like to listen to AniTuber videos more, and I'm more invested to actually listen to AniTuber stuff without actually watching it. You know, because watching anime is like the most boring shit for me at the moment. Reading manga is the most boring shit for me. But I'm totally digging and watching AniTuber stuff. And yeah. And yeah, I want to talk about shows without watching. You know, I want to produce anime content without watching. I know I still want to watch stuff. It's not that I don't want to watch stuff, but I'm so into producing the content that I don't want to watch stuff at the moment because there's already so much stuff I have to say about the stuff I watched, and there was a lot of stuff going on in my life. And the thing is, I want to produce that stuff, and I'm so invested in researching for studios and then talking about shows without actually talking about them. But I think could be pretty interesting content, and I think this is what journalists do. They talk also about stuff they didn't watch yet. I think that's a thing. Journalists like this exist. I remember that, you know, and I'm this one, but also I want to talk about shows where I actually know something, right? And I feel like a professional journalist, and I don't want to sit down and watch a show the whole time when I want to do a video, right? So yeah. Yeah, and I feel really professional right now, and I just, you know, I just want to do the video, and when I have the time, I'm gonna. I mean, Masked Man also, when he talks about certain shows, he sometimes talk about something where he's like, "This is done by this and this mangaka," and I don't think he watched everything he talks about, but like the difference is in my case, I talk about stuff in a whole video I didn't watch. This different. I don't know. So I just wanted to say that, and now I feel much better. And now we're gonna I think it's interesting for people, if somebody didn't watch it yet, to see how someone is perceiving it from a perspective of what actually seeing it before. I think that stuff is fucking interesting and actually really important for anime, you know? So I think this stuff I'm doing is much deeper actually. And for me, it's just like an anime tuber video just has to be funny and entertaining, and that is already enough. Even if it doesn't make any sense, it's already alright when it's funny or when you have a good feeling about it, even though there is nothing deep about it, you know? So yeah, this boy on his stuff. I want to say more about this picture. This art looks like the same art from the artist who drew Evangelion. I'm pretty sure he is the same artist. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. And he has always like this dystopian scenes where someone is like on trash, standing on trash. He also has this in Evangelion art where it's like really dystopian with the guitar, and also the clothing style reminds me of Evangelion, you know. It's interesting, the contrast from the light with the shadow. I'm a manga artist, so that's a good thing. So I still have reason to talk about it, and that's good, but yeah. So, I want to end this video right now because I don't have anything else to say. So, yeah, I don't really remember what the video was about because I didn't work on it over the last days. But yeah, I hope it was interesting for you to watch it, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.